a lot of what makes a beginner sound like a beginner, just to give you a tip, is just endless. It's just like, where's this going? So, in the same way I just sang and you played it back to me, take space. You don't have to fill up the whole chorus, but just make it groove. I'm just singing the notes I gave you. I'm just taking my time. And it takes time. I've been doing this for a while. But this is what you're practicing. Leave space between phrases and just work on groove. Groove, baby. Alright, here we go. Let's start with you in the front. Is that okay?
Yes. No. It'll be fun.
Well, we'll start this way. We'll go around the front row, come around the second row, and we'll just go back like that, okay? Once again, y'all know the notes? No shame if it feels off. It's okay. This is where you experiment. You're not going to get the same experience playing by yourself. Being with others and sort of taking that risk is a big part of this thing, all right? 1, 2, 1, 2, play, Oh, sorry. Sorry. Nice, nice. So tell me from now. Let's think from a critical standpoint. If you were to think back to your experience, to your course, what are some things that let's go this way. What are some things that you felt like really helped you? Things that really worked for you?
Taking time.
Taking time. That's good.
Being clear about your anchoring.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I feel like when you take time, it does two things.
Mm-hmm.
First, it lets the audience kind of like take in what you just did.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives you a second to think about what should I do next.
Right. Very good point. Real quick, to his point, I got you. To his point, if I were to say something and I gave a dramatic pause, you're waiting for what's coming next, right? The same thing applies in the solo. Especially so, whether you're a beginning, intermediate, or expert soloist, sometimes that's a hard thing to do because especially if you got a lot of chops, you've worked out a lot of things in the practice room, you want to play it all in the first two courses, like and slam everybody, lay it all out. And it's like by the time you're done, you gave this great oration. I'm trying to think of the word. But you gave this grand speech that nobody really had time to understand because you filled it with so many words and so many ideas. Okay, you were gonna say something?
There are two things. First was that I thought everybody sounded pretty darn good.
Yes.
I was, I mean, not that I'm not impressed because I've been here before, but I'm impressed with what all everybody. I'm impressed with people who do things that you don't know.
So that was Hamilton's class, and now we're gonna move over to another. These are the ensemble classes. We're gonna move over to another one and see what's happening.
There are actually many scales that technically could work in theory over this E7 sharp 9. The altered scale is honestly just like the most common example you're gonna see. But I don't want you guys to worry about that as much because it's just one bar. So over that chord specifically. What is it?
More is more just helpful so I know for the future, like, so I understand it.
Do you mean like if I see an E7 with a sharp 9?
Yeah. Like, why? Because for me, I don't like, nothing, it doesn't stick with me unless I understand why it works.
Totally. Do you understand why, for example, like if I were, let's say you saw like a C7 with a sharp 11 on it, right? If you saw that scale, would it make sense why you would use like a Lydian dominant scale on that? Okay, so for like altered tonalities and chords that are built with the altered scale, it basically just means that every single tension, like the altered scale itself, we're kind of getting into the weeds, but the altered scale itself, right, if it starts on E, it's derived from the 7th mode Philharmonic minor. I'm going to name these pitches. Tell me what they would be this E, right? So we have in the tonality of E, what would an F natural be?
2, but the minor.
Okay, I'm going to call that flat 9. Cool. Okay, the next in the scale would be this. This is a G. So what is a G in E terms?
So it's sharp, but you can't use 9 again. Or can you?
Well, yeah, we already did flat 9, so you can call it flat third, right? But flat third is enharmonically equivalent to the sharp 9.
Yeah.
So in your head, it's the same thing. It's going to be both at the same time. So flat third and sharp 9. Okay, the next is G sharp. Technically, it's spelled A flat, but because of this chromatic problem, not triton. This is just the third. It's just the major third of the key. Right. Okay, so what is this one? We have a B flat in the key of E. Flat or sharp level. Right? So if you like like if you saw a dominant chord with an 11, a natural 11 on it, you know for sure that doesn't work with altered because the altered scale has an altered 11th tension, right? If you saw a dominant chord with a natural 9 on it, you know that the altered scale would clash with that, right? Let's keep going. So after we get to this B melody, we have a C natural. What is that? What type of 13? It's natural or flatted. It's one of the two. It's flatted.
Okay, flatted.
It's flatted. And the reason we know that is because there's a minor 6 between an E and a C. Right? And so this is the flat 13. So we know that if we see a dominant chord with a natural 13 on it, we probably shouldn't use an altered on it. It should have a flat 13. What's another way to spell flat 13? Raised fifth. Sharp 5. So if you see a dominant chord with a sharp 5, you know that that probably could work with the altered scale. It's the same reason also, you never really see a major scale with a flattened third, right? You would see a major scale with a normal third. But if you see a scale that has a flat third and a major third in it, then usually our ears are going to kind of perceive that as a raised second degree, not as the minor third. For whatever reason, that major third tends to like take authority. Whenever there's both a minor third and a major third, we kind of hear the major third as the dominant third, and that flattened third becomes sort of like an embellishment. And so the altered scale has, enharmonically, a flattened third and a major third. And it also has, we regress go to the last quality, which is a D natural in the key of B. This is the flat 7, which means that it has to have a dominant quality. We couldn't use this over like a major chord. So in essence, the characteristic qualities of the altered scale are that raised fifth or flattened 13. It doesn't even have a fifth, if you think about it. It only has a sharp 11 and a flat 13, right? One of those has to be a fifth. You could either call it a flattened fifth or a sharp 5, however you want to call it. That's the thing with the altered scale, and any scale that has like a flattened fourth, when you have a scale that has a flattened fourth, it kind of breaks tertiary harmony for different reasons. It's kind of weird, you know, how it does that. I don't know if you guys have ever thought of like a major scale with a flattened fourth. Like it would just be this.
Yeah.
Right? It breaks it. It's no longer thirds. Or yeah, exactly. The altered scale, because every degree is lowered, it manages to like retain part of its scale qualities, but part of it also breaks. So that's why it's like kind of a confusing quality. And there's other types of scales too that have this, like there's altered dominant, which has a natural 5 in it, and that's a motive harmonic major. There's other stuff, but yeah, that's all you kind of need. Does that kind of answer it, Hank?
Yeah, thank
Great,
I
awesome.
really appreciate it.
Sorry,
I
I
do
kind of went off like a tangent,
But
great.
fill your bucket at the well, because like I'm getting a 2, so thank you.
No, absolutely. Great. Let's take a look at skunk funk. I want to look at this one because this is the one that has the most inaccuracies in the chart.
Most inaccuracies?
Yes. And I have 8 corrections, and I just want to go over them really quickly with you. First, we're going to listen to. This is like the big tune. This is what I really want to do and what I want to be kind of like showing. Hank, if you could learn this would be super awesome to have you rip on this. But this is tuned by Randy Brecker. It's like seminal jazz rock fusion. Do you have a question? Sorry.
I just want to see what's going on with
Yeah,
it.
cool. Yeah,
But I want to hear this tune.
Cool.
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna play it right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll hear it. So I'm gonna play the original recording, just the beginning. Alright, they're gonna play B together, right here. He's gonna keep going over the C section. This happens 3 times. This is 2 and 3. And back to the top, the intro. Next solo. So hopefully the form kind of makes sense, right? We play, it's the same form as the melody. The B section you don't solo over, that's played unison. And then the C section is just kind of like an F minor vamp. And then after he takes his solo, after Randy takes his solo, there's this vamp, which is the 8 times horn section. This is played at the end, and then the melody is played one more time. Okay, that's played. I have a couple of different arrangement ideas for how we can stretch this out, and also like for the most part, this tune is actually like, especially like soloing over it, is mostly just 1-chord vamps. It's just like weird chords. So I'd love to like talk about that a little bit. But we can also, my thinking was like, especially this like B section with the 1 bar of 7/8 in it, and like these other kind of rhythmic things that are going on. If we just want to like hang out on the C section for like one soloist, that's totally fine too. And then another thing I really like is this A section. Just like the 12 bars, it's basically 8 bars of G minor 7, and then you've got 4 bars basically of G altered. So we actually have a little bit more time to stretch out over altered. We can talk about like some specific ways to like actually shed that. But the other cool thing about 1-chord vamps is that you can play anything over them. So anything you play will sound good as long as it's in time. There's a couple of issues with the chart that I want to talk about. Before I do that, I know Hank, if you want to walk around, I'm going to play one more version, just really quick, just the beginning. Do you guys know Mateusz Smokczynski? He is kind of like the great Polish jazz violinist right now. This is him and Stefan Braun playing. Let's go. So I thought that would be good to listen to just for like articulation's sake. Like it's nice to hear a violinist like actually play that. I'm gonna make a couple of notes about what's on the chart. Stephanie, I have some chopping ideas that I want to work on you with. We're gonna do them together. But as far as this melody, there's a couple of issues. Let me. I had a pen. Do any of you guys have a pen?
Pencil, what do you want?
Great. I'm just gonna call out. Yeah, I have it marked up as long as. Let me make sure you can find that. So you got pen or pencil. Pen is fine because I've already gone through this. Okay. Yeah, I just want to create some roadmap things. So the second line, that's where like this cluster weird part. It's a little unhelpful. I think.
Go for it.
Yeah. So this little cluster on the second line is really unhelpful. Here's how I'm going to explain it. I want you to write above each of these quavers. I'm just going to give you the notes that you're going to play. First note is B flat. The second note is A. Third note is A flat. Fourth note is E flat. That's the one that's tied over. Makes sense?
Yes. No, yeah, I just don't line up.
It's your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's your house?
I do not know.
Who's on a music stand in here?
Oh, right there.
What, where are we going?
Right on that chair, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Music stand.
Okay, then the second quaver of that second system, that's G. Then
Wait
A.
a second, we're starting here?
Yep, that's a G.
Okay, G, then A.
Then A, then B. And then the last four notes in that measure are A flat, B flat, C, A. Okay, so I'm gonna read them off one more time.
B flat, A flat, E flat tied over, G, A, B, and A flat, B flat, C, A.
That's correct. Awesome. Okay, now to explain the harmony really quick, how this is harmonized. That same line is played down.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this up. Let's see here.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
How many people are? Oh, watch me carry the phone.
I'll put this here. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna turn this down. All right. So this is all free, all the time, all levels. Okay, so you have your instruments all hooked up. All right, good. All right, so we're exploring like various free concepts. So we're just gonna start with can I hear a note from you so I hear how loud it is? Okay, cool. You got some control there. Can you turn it up a little bit?
Okay.
Just so we're matched. That's pretty good balance, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so free concepts for playing together. First of all, we're going to start with the sentence game, which is one note, 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 until one of us says period. We'll do it arco. Arco.
Oh, oh, right.
That's it.
Period.
Cool.
Oh, God.
I just want to do the same thing now with two notes each. We're gonna change direction.
Direction, okay.
I'll start.
Period.
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. All right. Okay, so this time we're gonna do something where we're all just holding a note together, and then anybody can change their note, but then you have to wait for the other two people to change their note before you can change it again.
Okay.
So we're all just holding a note, right? So I can change. Now I have to wait for both of you to change.
You gotta wait for both of us or for one of us?
Or maybe one.
Hmm.
Interesting. It's interesting. One of the things I noticed that was interesting was got to the point you were playing kind of quiet, and then because of the ambience in this space was so quiet that like I could barely hear, I could barely hear you. And I was like, well, I should try to play even quieter. And I was like, yeah, but then it'll be so.
It's so quiet, yeah.
It's like the space is such a thing where it's like if you're playing really quiet, then it's like it's almost like you
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah.
just hear more of it.
Yeah,
But
there's
that's just interesting. It's just an observation.
Yeah, this made me think of one that I played once that didn't make sense when I played it, but it was like you choose if you're gonna play before, after, or together. Every note you're gonna play, you're gonna choose. This next one, is it gonna be together before or after someone?
Oh, that's cool.
And it's funny because like it's always before and always after, but I think just the mentality is like, oh, like you just change. I'm in after mode, so every note I'm gonna play for the next while, I'm gonna play after someone.
That's cool.
And then I'm in together mode, so every note I play, I'm gonna be trying to play together. So just like change your strategy.
Right.
It reminded me of that.
So we could do like speed variables like fastest, medium fastest, slowest.
Like you assign to a person or you assign to times?
That's like you're playing faster. I'm thinking like you're playing like 16th notes and you're playing 8th notes and I'm playing You know what I mean? So it's like the speed of the notes you're playing or something. So you could be like, you know, something like that. Fastest, whatever that is. And you can be like medium fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I could be like slowest.
Are we locked or
No,
are we?
but no pulse.
But no pulse. Okay, that sounds fun. Says like I have to be between the two of you in speed,
In terms of speed.
and you have to be faster than me. And you
Of
have
course,
to
everything's always interpretation. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
And then is it like, can I leave space, but just when I do play it's fast?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's the vibes we get from you is that you're at the end of the thing you're gonna ask the audience who's the fastest, and they gotta tell it's you.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's still hard. It's hard for me to hear you a little bit, so I'm
Really?
not sure what to do about that.
Am I playing quiet still? I don't know. I don't know how loud it is because
Could
I'm
be
right
that,
here.
or- Well, you're over there, so I'm not sure. If you were closer, I might have a better sense of it. Or if I was closer to you, I would
Let's see.
Because
Because that's yeah, that's something
you probably are playing quiet.
I am
'cause-
playing quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause you probably don't really know how to play loud. Right? I mean,
It's funny because like it's here, so for me it's so loud.
Right.
And I was I'm playing loud enough right now that I can't hear anyone else.
Ah,
But
yeah.
maybe like that's just like my ear.
Right. It's
Like yeah, there were moments there that I was playing loud that I was like, oh, I really have to think about, y'all like out
Right.
there, and I'd be like, okay, I'm here, but I gotta listen. It's
Exactly.
too loud here. Maybe I wasn't even that loud. It's just that
Right.
I'm not
Probably
used to it.
Right, maybe. Well, also because we're far away from
Yeah.
you, so it's hard to hear us.
Yeah.
Because this ambience is really weird.
Yeah.
It's different.
I also think like when for me it's like I'm so used to like having like when I was switching to an electric, I was used to like having it right there, and
Oh,
so
right.
I was so used to hearing
Right.
myself more than everyone.
Right.
And I switched to this, and it like took me a sec to get used to, but now for me it's like now when I go back to the music, I'm like whoa.
That's so loud.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay, so let's do another one where we try to keep a pulse, but nobody ever plays more than 3 notes in a phrase. Yeah. So the pulse is going to be like this.
So no more than 3 notes, but more than 3 things is okay.
No, I think three attacks.
We're going on time.
You're probably good.
Oh shoot, it's 8. I gotta go teach
Music
my
Biz
class.
Mastermind.
That's right.
Music Biz Mastermind.
That's right. Thank you.
Right from free to biz.
8 o'clock class.
Free in the front, biz in the back.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
that's
biz in the
right.
front, free in the
What class
back.
are you teaching?
I'm teaching Music Biz Mastermind. Welcome.
Yeah, I have a, so this is going into the second class. Yeah. I just left the first class, but that was the second class. I'm like,
Welcome back.
yeah.
Straight into the fire.
So for the,
Pick a fun class?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would still say, ideally have them play, or just say like, just so you know, like all I'm gonna do is sit here and lecture, and so if you want to be here for that, you can.
Okay.
I would try to like maybe set an expectation at the end,
Gotcha.
whatever it is you want
Okay.
to do. But if you're gonna do composition and behums or whatever, I
Yeah.
mean, whatever you want to do, I would just tell them like, this is what I'm doing. If you want to be here, great. If you don't,
Okay.
you don't have to.
Should
And
I-
also, they can leave at any time,
Okay. Got
and they can come at any time.
Okay.
Just make them feel comfortable,
Gotcha,
like
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean. And then whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Talk about gospel music.
Okay.
Play beats.
Cool.
Like whatever I don't care. It's a fun class.
Dig this.
It's like whatever like you feel inspired talking about or
Okay. Cool.
Hey.
So you learned what? Did you play the fiddle? Technical things, or did you just?
Where are you at?
I'm doing music biz.
Yeah, where?
If you're with me, we're
Yeah.
gonna find a spot. We're gonna
Okay,
move away
I'm
from here.
with you, yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna wait for people to kind of
Yeah.
figure out where they're at. And I might leave this in here.
The second class. That was the ensemble class. This is the class.
Like I understand. I want to go to the beat flat. Oh, yeah, you can go what? I know that it's gotta be E flat, B natural.
Right.
You know, so I got to figure out which way to be flat.
So from there, from that F, you go F, G, A flat, A F, B, F. E flat. Yes. Yes.
Right here. Hold on.
You're doing it right, you just give me a long face.
Starting from the notice up, if I start on the other. Because I know that it's gonna be the house that's in the second.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, go here.
Yeah.
You should either go with first page on the ballot.
No worries. Because the 7 is a flat 7.
Okay, if anybody is in my class, I'm walking away from here. So if you want to be in my class, we're walking.
And for those that are staying for my next class, it's going to be more of a lecture on composition and reharmonization. So if you're interested in that, feel free to stay. If you're not, I'm not offended. I just want you to have real expectations of what you're
Yeah, it might just be me and you. Maybe maybe we'll sit on this.
Sure.
Talking.